Hi everybody, Gabby here. It is Tuesday with your battle of the day. Unfortunately, I just accidentally DC'd on my last opponent due to presumably internet hiccups. So hopefully that won't affect our ranking that much going forward. If your name is PJ from Australia and I DC'd on you, I am so sorry. I didn't do it intentionally. Anyways, unlike PJ, Nana, appears to be running a Sun team with a Charizard, a Venusaur, a Cresselia, not a Terrakion, a Tyranitar, an Azumarill, and a Landorus. Kind of an interesting team. That being said, not too scared about it, honestly. I think Entei is going to be my best friend here. And, oddly enough, I think Metagross too. That being said, I don't really want to lead with Metagross. I don't really want to lead with my Milotic. I don't want to lead with Landorus either. I don't want to lead with a lot of things. So I'm going to lead with Milotic just because I feel like it's the least worst choice, so to speak. And then for my last slot, I kind of want to bring a Mungus more than Landorus, honestly. But I worry about only having one check for Charizard, and I feel like that would be way more dangerous than having Landorus try and deal with these things. So let's bring Landorus and hope for the best. Yeah. So hopefully Nana will pick their Pokemon soon so we can get started. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say right now. I feel like I've said everything. You know, that's kind of a bad thing about when I pre-record these. I didn't want to wait until Monday night this time because every time I try and record Monday night, it's like, oh, yeah, maintenance, go do free battle. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do that again. But I can't really like respond to any of your comments about how you did at regionals that I know will be there. Assuming some of you went to regionals. It looks like the timer stops at 5 seconds, which means that Nana was successful in picking her Pokemon. I'm just going to use her because she has a female avatar. That being said, we will see what she sends out. Looks like she's leading Charizard and Venusaur. Kind of a safe lead, especially, you know, you can give Venusaur the Sun bonus. Venusaur's grass things will certainly upset Milotic a lot. That being said, it kind of puts him in an interesting position because he can either choose to protect his Charizard or protect his Venusaur. Because Entei can super effective hit both of them. So my question is, which one am I more afraid of? Obviously it's the Charizard. That being said, I am gonna just go for a substitute this turn. Actually, no, that's stupid. Don't do that. He could, well, because if she double protects, like, then I'd want to sub. And if I were facing this, I would definitely double protect. On the off chance that she doesn't, I am gonna go for Scald into Charizard just to do some damage. Because I would want to keep my Charizard safe, and I wouldn't want Venusaur to be put in jeopardy, especially given the fact that I'm Mega Evolving. Until Sun was up, I had that Chlorophyll boost for speed, so my speed's doubled. That being said, Venusaur does protect. Charizard, however, does not, it appears. Nope, it was a double protect, so substitute was the correct play. I'm happy I Scalded with my Milotic. I know that feels like a throwaway move, and it kind of was a throwaway move, but I just feel like that was the safest play. That being said, I still think Charizard is the bigger threat here, so but I could always send in Landorus and just scarf things away. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna double down into Venusaur. I'm actually going to recover with my Milotic because I have a feeling if I don't die this turn, then I'll really need the help. Plus, Sacred Fire is more accurate than Stone Edge right now, and I don't really want to gamble on a 75% accurate move when I know that I have a perfectly good Rock Slide in the back, which is just as accurate as Sacred Fire is. Anyways, Venusaur goes for Sleep Powder into Milotic. Milotic's going to sleep. I'm sorry, Milotic. Sweet dreams. Sacred Fire will connect with that Venusaur. It will do a lot because of the Sun. And Venusaur hangs on with a focus sash. It doesn't appear that it burned, which makes me sad. And Charizard goes for hidden power, what I'm assuming is ground onto Entei, which will cause the substitute to break. The problem here is that I am worried that I am going to be put to sleep next turn with Entei, and I really don't want that to happen. So I am going to just gamble, I guess, on either A, Milotic dying, or B, Milotic waking up and ice beaming that Venusaur to death. It would have been nice if I had the burn there to deal with that focus sash. That being said, I'm pretty sure I can recover fine without it. So yeah, the important thing here is to stall stun turns and to possibly let Milotic die so I can get Landorus in to clean up. Either or would be great. Or actually no, because Venusaur might be faster because Sun's still up. So yeah, the number one priority here is to stall out Sun, and by protecting on Entei this turn, I'm doing the best I can at that. That being said, Venusaur does protect. I probably should have just gone for the Stone Edge, but that's okay. That's fine. Charizard will go for Hidden Power Ground onto Entei, and Milotic wakes up into and Ice Beams the protecting Venusaur. So the question is, what is he going to do here? What am I going to do? If he puts Milotic back to sleep, Venusaur's the thing I want to kill. It did just protect last turn, so I could double into it. That being said, I feel like Hidden Power Ground is going to be the play, so I am going to go for another Sacred Fire. And for Milotic, I think I got to keep it in. You know what? I'm going to double into Venusaur, and I'm even going to use Scald. I really don't want everything going to sleep. So he can put one more thing to sleep. It's probably going to be Entei. But that's okay. I'll figure out how to deal with it. Anyways, Venusaur does use Sleep Powder onto Entei. So, yay predictions. Charizard's probably going to go for Solar Beam, if I had to guess. No, he goes for Hidden Power Ground again onto Entei, which actually won't kill it, which is great. And Milotic does go for Scald into that Venusaur because it has 1 HP, even though it resists it, even though there's Sun up, it goes down. So that's cool. Entei's leftovers will help recover some of that damage lost to HP ground. That being said, the fact that he's HP grounded like 5 times now really makes me want to switch Entei out right now and switch Landorus back in, or not back in, switch in Landorus. So I can punish that, really. I mean, now that Venusaur's gone, I really just need to get rid of Charizard in any way, shape, or form. And the fact that he's fixating on Entei so much makes me wonder what exactly... I keep going back to he pronouns. That's really bad. What exactly she has in the back. That being said, we will see the Cresselia come out. I'm going to get rid of Entei. I am going to go for the Toxic right into Cresselia, start counting those Toxic turns, start stalling it out. It probably has Moonlight, given the fact that it's a Sun team. That being said, I'm not worried. I have 3 physical attackers on this team. Cresselia is only so bulky. Landorus does come in, does Landorus things that intimidates, really going to make a difference this turn. Just you wait. It's going to be like a Psycho Cut. Cresselia. Anyways, HP Ground will not connect with Landorus because it flies. Cresselia uses Psychic onto Landorus. He really wanted that Entei dead. And the Sun goes away. So there's a huge chance that Charizard's going to be switched out this turn. That being said, I'm fine with that. I mean, I don't know why he wants Entei dead so think Charizard is not going to stay in. I mean, I don't know. Like, it had Fire Blast, it had HP Ground. Actually, no. Was Fire Blast my last game? I can't remember. If you haven't figured it out yet, I actually recorded these like one after another, so please forgive any confusion. Pokemon look so similar sometimes. Anyways, I mean, if it is Heatran, hypothetically speaking, if it is Heatran, his only hope of beating Milotic at this point, provided that Cresselia doesn't have Toxic, which I don't think it does, would be to switch out Charizard, get Sun back, and then send in a Tyranitar. Sure, you know what? I'm fine with this. I am fine with this. Rock Slide misses both Pokemon. Heat Wave misses Landorus. At least Scald won't miss, right? Geez. Okay, that being said, I think it is time for Landorus to get out of here. Must be Scarf, Tyranitar. Anyways, I think it's time for Entei to come back in. I am going to Scald... I don't know who I want to Scald. I don't think Charizard's staying in the sand, that's for sure. So let's Scald that, that... Why do I keep wanting to call you Terrakion? You're Tyranitar. Tyranitar. So yeah, let's get Landorus out of here so we have the quick Rock Slide to deal with Charizard later. Let's burn some sleep turns on Entei, baby, and let's see that Cresselia come back in, and let's see that Tyranitar Ice Beam right into that Entei, because I know that'll happen. Anyway, Scald will connect with that Tyranitar, does not burn. Tyranitar Rock Slides, misses Milotic, but does hit Entei. Entei dies. That's okay though, that death there actually works out really well for me, because now I can get Metagross in scot-free. And I can kill that Tyranitar next turn with Iron Head. And Sand here is also helping Cresselia a little bit, at least, in terms of dying sooner. Though, really, I would not be surprised if he sends in Charizard into the Tyranitar slot. So I'm actually going to double into it in hopes that he switches, and between... I know Iron Head's not going to do that much damage to a Charizard, and Scald won't do that much in the sun either. I do know that my Metagross is faster than all Charizards ever. And, I mean, Entei was faster than Charizard, really, so we know Metagross is definitely faster. I can just pick it off early next turn if I need to, so... or he could, like, Protect and Trick Room, I guess. That would be a really strong play, actually, considering that I have everything faster than him right now. Oh, geez, I bet you that's gonna be it. I bet you this is a slow Charizard Trick Room team. Oh, I hate these teams. Oh man, I lost to some kid, and I don't usually use the term kid as a derogatory thing, and I apologize for that in this instance, but I am going to use the term kid. I played this kid at Nationals this year, and he was running a Charizard Trick Room team, and before the game, he asked me, oh, here we go. He asked me how much CP I had. I told him, and he's like, you don't have that much CP. I was like, what? And he was just a jerk. So anyway, here's the Trick Room. Okay. That's okay, though, because you know what? We can stall this out. We can totally stall this out. And the more we stall here, the better things are for Cresselia anyway, so we're fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Okay. And we know that Tyranitar is physical, too, so, you know, I can always do fun stuff, like Scald it and burn it, maybe. Anyways, going to Protect on Metagross this turn. Should I recover? Yeah, I'm going to recover on my Milotic this turn. I'm just going to try and stall out Trick Room for a little bit. He might send in Charizard here, though, which would be really good. Oh, geez, he's going to. No, he doesn't. Helping Hand from Cresselia going into what I'm assuming could be a Crunch. It is a Crunch, but it does connect with my Milotic, who can hopefully take it. Please take it. Crap. Okay. So yeah, I think... Yeah, this might be game. Trying to think how I could get my way out of this. He just has to attack Landorus and kill it. That being said, Intimidate will help me here. Cresselia is probably going to go for Psychic. I wish I could protect on Landorus, but I can't. Jeez. Yeah, I don't see a way out of this. Crunch will connect with Metagross. It's not going to kill it. It's still going to do a lot, but it's not going to kill it. Cresselia is going to Psychic to kill my... Oh, and I get the defense drop too. Ice Beam. There's the Ice Beam. Okay. So, yeah, Landorus dies, and that's game. Just goes to show you how late game Trick Room can really mess with people's heads, you know? Myself included, unfortunately. That being said, you know, you learn a little bit from every game. I did notice the Trick Room element. I mean, granted, I clicked my moves in really quickly. I probably shouldn't have done that. I could try and stall for one more turn, so that Cresselia dies to poison. Unless that... No, because it has Helping Hand, Trick Room, Ice Beam, Psychic. So it doesn't have Moonlight. I can try and stall for one more turn. And then I could just hope that Heat Wave misses. That's my only win condition at this point. Unless I want to try and outstall Trick Room, which I don't think I can do, considering this is turn 3. Fire Pledge! It's a Pledge team. It's a Pledge Trick Room Sun team. So weird. Alright. Well, you know what? Let's just try. Let's just try, right? Maybe? Yeah, no. I wasn't expecting that to work. Good game, person from Japan. You know, next time I'll try and pick up on the Trick Room element of your team a little bit earlier. Yeah, because I think if I would have doubled into Cresselia that turn when he set up Trick Room, I would have had a shot. I don't know if it would have actually worked out, because I think Trick Room still would have gone up that turn, and I still would have been in jeopardy because of that. But you never know. Things could have changed. Anyways, I'm gonna call it for now. This was a surprisingly long battle, actually. Oops. Anyways, I'm Gabby. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.